Welcome back to the Burst Mode studio from the Photography Show. Joining me here is Peter from Colour Confidence, and you brought some gear here, including this amazing monitor. Tell me more about it.
Well, this is the new BenQ 32-inch monitor. It's called the SW321C.
Yeah.
It's got a couple of unique features about it. Firstly, it's a full Adobe RGB monitor, which is mostly important for the photographic market. It comes with this rather nice shading hood that can be used in portrait or landscape mode. Today we've got it in landscape mode. There's a little viewing point at the top to allow us to put calibrators through, and we'll come on to calibration in a minute. This accepts multiple inputs, so it expects HDMI, DisplayPort. We've also got USB-C on this monitor, which allows you to connect directly to your MacBook, and it's a power through USB-C, so you can actually just plug your MacBook straight into it, and it's very easy. And what we've got on the screen is just a selection of the images. In fact, they're images from all the staff at the Colour Confidence. So if they can look this good, I'm sure they're going to look stunning on any monitor that you may want to buy.
Sure, and obviously it doesn't come through because we've got a camera going onto the monitor here, but I'm sat 12 inches away from it. It's really, really crisp, incredible, nice surface to the image as well.
Yeah,
hit me with some specs. So
it's a flat matte surface. This is a 4K UHD monitor, so it delivers 3840 by 2160 pixels at 60 Hertz. So it's suitable for 4K video, it's suitable for photo as well. We have switching modes within there that we can do other emulation stuff, and it also comes with its own calibration software. So this monitor is something called hardware calibrated. Yeah. Now a lot of people get hung up about hardware calibration of monitors. Software calibration of monitors is when you use a device on your laptop or on a computer. A
little spider thing that you clamp
things
to the
like
top.
That, yes. And they actually work through the graphics card of the computer. When you talk about hardware calibration on a monitor, what actually happens is that the monitor bypasses the internal graphics card, which means you're getting a much cleaner signal, and you're using the electronics inside the monitor to get a much purer calibration. That means also when the monitor's hardware calibration, the calibration is stored at the monitor.
Yes.
Which means that you can disconnect the computer and move it to a different location, and the monitor remains in a calibrated state.
So how does that calibration work? Do you need any extra gear? Or?
No, it comes with all the software for Mac or PC. All you need is an external device like an X-Rite i1 Display Pro, or as you've already mentioned, the Spiders.
Yes.
And you have to check the compatibility, but all the X-Rite devices are actually, the X-Rite i1 Display Pro and the i1 Display Pro Plus are both fully compatible with that and work directly with the software, and the software then generates the profile necessary inside there.
Very good indeed. You've got some other gear on the table. Let's cover this first of all. This
is a brand new viewing light. We used to have a viewing light called a GrafiLite. So effectively, it's small and portable, shuts down. But basically the idea behind this is if it comes with the grey viewing mat, is if you're looking on your monitor and you're looking at a print and you bring the print into the viewing light, you can make sure that you're getting a screen to print match. It's one of the challenges that most photographers have, is that they always struggle with that screen to print match. And what this allows us to do is to put pure daylight onto the print so that we're seeing exactly what's coming off the monitor in terms of the colour and the colour characteristics. And when we start to do colour analysis and start to do colour adjustment, we're doing it from a sensible base. There's a couple of other features on this, but nuts and bolts, that's what it is. The idea behind this was the old equivalent of 1 foot candle. So it's a pure print judging distance. But it does mean that what you see on the screen, you can judge against what's coming out of the print.
And it's also a really nice lamp. Even if you're not a professional imaging professional, it's got the temperature on there, it's got the time, it's got the day.
Absolutely. And then if you really want to, you can project it against your face, because it's a SAD light, so it's a seasonal abnormality disorder. I can never say that. But it's a lovely little light, and it's relatively inexpensive. It's also got a USB charging socket on the back of it. So, what more could you need? You've got your monitor running your MacBook, you can power your phone through this. What
more could you need? Well, you might need some of these. Tell me why.
Yes, absolutely. Well, these are the most important bits as far as we're concerned. So this is the new X-Rite calibrator range. So we start from the entry-level model, which is called an i1 Display Studio. The i1 Display Studio is the newcomer to the Colour Monkey range, as was from X-Rite. So it does largely the same thing, but as you can see from all three, they're going to look exactly the same depending upon which model you've got. But the thing is that from our point of view, each does a slightly different job. Right. The i1 Display Studio Great piece of kit for the entry level, the enthusiast person who wants to calibrate their home monitor. The great thing about all the X-Rite devices is they include mobile calibration, so we can calibrate mobile phones or tablets.
Oh,
That's
really?
Android or iOS. And the other great thing about these is they all do the display brightness. The most important bit on trying to get a calibrated screen is to make sure your brightness is set. And we usually try and tell people to set their brightness around 100 candela per square meter, which is the average way. The workhorse behind all of these is the i1 Display Pro. This has been around for a couple of years. It is the industry standard. It's the one which works directly with the BenQ monitors and with the iZone monitors that are on the market as well. They all are hardware devices. There's no software inside them. There's no filters or anything inside them. They're all USB connections. And the new kid on the block is this one here, which looks another silver one, I'm afraid. This one's called the i1 Display Pro Plus. And the main thing about the i1 Display Pro Plus, it takes all the features of the i1 Display Pro, but moves it up a level. And where we're getting the newer high brightness displays for video and for broadcast technology, this will cope up to the higher brightness displays of up to 5,000 nits.
Right, okay.
So nice piece of kit again. Just the three in the family there. There's more in the family that go into print as well, but they're the three I've brought today.
Terrific. Well, listen, thank you so much for bringing in so much of your equipment, and I love each and every one of them, especially this lamp. I'll have a chat with you about that after the cameras have gone down. But if people want to find out more about the products that you've been showing here today, where do they go?
Just go to Colour Confidence, www.colourconfidence.com. All the products are available on there, or give us a call. Our number's online.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us.
No problem at all. Thank you very much.
Cheers.